So they went and asked the ChatGPT CEO, hey yo, like, you know, the CEO of ChatGPT, right? Don't know his fuck knows his name in it, I'm saying. I mean, I forgot his name. But yeah, they went and asked the ChatGPT CEO, hey man, what's the one thing that makes people highly successful? Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, like, they asked me, I'm saying, what's the one thing that makes people highly successful? For my actual success, I'll say, get the air guitars out, you know what I'm saying? And get the tongue out, small ones, you know what I'm saying? Saying, hey, let me just break it down to you. So they asked the ChatGPT CEO, what's the one thing that makes people highly successful? And he goes, hey man, it's delusion, man. Just saying, it's this delusional belief that something's gonna work out, and you just gotta obviously, you know, put the grind and put the hustle and put the sweat equity in. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm trying to get at is, they asked him, and he goes in an interview, he goes, hey man, it's a delusion, because when he was trying to build the ChatGPT, you know, on the net, right? This AI program. It's AI one, right? A lot of people that said to him, hey man, what are you trying to achieve from this job? Saying, what are you trying to do? Go get a real job, bro. Go trying to just do what everyone else is doing. Why trying to be like something that, you know, why trying to, you know, go do something that's never gonna work? You know what I'm saying? And he goes, now, you know what? Hey man, you know what? Yeah, guitars. Saying, you know, he said, you know what, man, I'm gonna go give it a try, man. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? You know, I do something and it doesn't work, and I learn something from it which I can use for my next venture or next business idea. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, the entrepreneurs that actually built all these things around you right now, right? They did something, it didn't work out, but they kept on trying. You know what I'm saying? You've got to try something before you get something. So they asked ChatGPT, what is it that makes people highly successful? And he goes, you know what? It's this delusional belief something's gonna work out. And they asked him, why? And he goes, because people that believe that something's going to happen are bound to make things happen. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, there's a great speech by Steve Jobs, right? Apple. You know, where he talked about this, which is everything that you see around you, right? I mean, these buildings and buses and whatnot, like anything that you see around you, the iPhone that you're using was created or built by someone who was not smarter than you. They just had a bunch of ideas and they just went and met a bunch of people and made things happen. You know what I'm saying? So why am I talking about this? There's a reason why I'm talking about this, and there's a real good reason why I think it's important to talk about this, and I just wanted to share this while I'm at the parliament. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to like entrepreneurship, or when it comes to just like, you know, being a leader, like, or just, you know, being like a managing director, or being part of the finance department, or being part of, you know, human resources, whatever department you're in a company, right? It's all predicated on just you know, performance, right? It's predicated on performance, but also revenue, also, you know, success of a company. And you know what I'm saying? I mean, there has to be for, you know, Apple to be one of the most globally recognized brand out there, right? There has to be success on an annual basis, or you know, there has to be a revenue of surplus of revenue for them to actually prosper and to have a legacy that's built. And that's why Apple is one of the most top 3 brands, I'm saying. So let me just break it down to you, right? So, hey, my trauma culture, look, listen, the reason why I mentioned the you know, ChatGPT and whatnot is because, look, listen, being an entrepreneur, being on the social media space, being an entrepreneur, being trying to do something, being a athlete, being whatever you're trying to do, right? Like if you're trying to, like I said, canvas painting, you're trying to go out there, you know, sing a show, or like, you know, do some gigs, you know what I'm saying, or you're trying to go out there trying to do something, you know what I'm saying. What you gotta realize is, man, that it's gonna come with, you know, the good and the bad. That's what my brand is, the good and the bad, and the rawness and the rawness. You know what I'm saying? Because to be, you know, on a Forbes magazine list, you know what I'm saying, like these successful people like, you know, Elon Musk, or, I mean, Elon Musk, take Elon Musk when he had, you know, built his company like, you know, SpaceX. The rocket, you know, he spent like, you know, a couple hundreds of millions for each mission to get this SpaceX rocket to go up in the sky. Fucking blew up on him, you know what I'm saying? So he lost about over, you know, a few billions trying to get that shit going, you know what I'm saying? Or not just the rocket, just to, you know, get it lifting off the ground, you know what I'm saying? It fucking burst. And he wasn't out in the corner going, oh my God, life's so fucked, bro. You know what I'm saying? He says, you know what, I'm gonna just keep on trying until it fucking works. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, you see all these people on the Forbes magazine list, right? All these entrepreneurs and whatnot, right? They had to fucking obviously go grind this sweat equity job set. But then again, like this, bro, like they failed so many times, but those stuff don't get, you know, televised, you know what I'm saying? And why is that important? Because that's really is important, because for my take is that failure is not the end of it all, the narrative, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a learning curve. I'm saying. I mean, how you gonna know you're gonna do something if you haven't done it? I'm saying. I mean, if you do it, you know, the experience you have over time of doing something, right? You know, is amplified versus not doing something. I'm saying. I mean, if someone asked me today, hey man, you know, can you get on a stage with 100,000 people and give a speech in front of a stage right now? Pull up a microphone in front of Parliament Square and talk to the people there for some gig or some bullshit right now, right? They give me a mic, I'll go do it right now. I'm saying, because I know what I can, you know, bring to the table. But it's just belief. I mean, if you go up to, you know, boxer, if you go up to someone who's a martial artist, right, and you ask the person, hey, you know, what's the one thing you can tell me about getting in a ring and, you know, fighting for a belt? And he would say, hey man, you know, most of it's like mental, bro. Most of it's not even physical. I'm saying, most of it's mental. Like, who's your worst enemy? I'm saying, it's not, you know, the person that's walking, any people that's walking around or behind you or in front of you. I'm saying, it's the person that you see in front of the mirror. So, like, you know, I think a lot of time what happens with, you know, people that just, you know, don't want to do shit with their life and they don't want to, you know, go out there and just go and progress just because of fucktard out in their town or some street or some bullshit, or even in their own family, some fucktard told them, hey bro, you're not capable of that, bro. You're incapable, bro. And what happens is that a lot of times people believe the narrative of somebody that doesn't, you know, hold any credibility. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if someone comes up and tells me, hey bro, you're not gonna build a successful company, bro, to me, I'll be like, hey bro, that's your opinion. Like, I'm totally okay with, you know, you having your opinion, but then again, like, you know, that does not, you know, become my narrative of who I am. I'm saying, because what I'm trying to get at is this been throughout, you know, human, you know, history. I'm saying, whenever someone trying to do something or innovate something, I mean, the Wright brothers trying to get an object to fly in the sky, and everyone's like, you know what, these people are crazy, man. Because how are these mechanics? Because the Wright brothers were mechanics. How are these mechanics gonna fixing bicycles gonna, you know, get some object to fly out in the sky? I'm saying that's impossible. How are these mechanics that's fixing bicycles gonna get, you know, things to fly out in the sky, right? The Wright brothers, you know, but they done it. I'm saying the same thing with, like, you know, the steam engine. It's the same thing, like, you know, you can look at history where someone's trying to do something and there's, like, you know, a group of people that come up and try to oppose them because they are afraid, and a lot of times they are afraid because they are threatened by what if it could happen. I'm saying. So what I'm trying to tell you is, man, like, you know, in life you're gonna go through this thing called life. So I'm saying, like, you know, regardless of how old you are, where you're from, you're gonna go through this thing called life, and people's gonna come up and tell you, oh, you know what, you can't do this, you can't do it. You're gonna go build your own thing. But when people come up and tell you or me, you're gonna go canvas paint or, you know, go build your own thing, like, you know, try to, you know, go serve and, you know, serve to your community. Who do you think you are? I'm saying. And a lot of time you just gotta, like, be like, hey man, like, you know, a lot of time when this type of behavior or people come up, man, you just gotta be like, hey bro, like, you know, I'm gonna just go get it, man. Just saying. And what I'm trying to get at is, man, nothing great comes from the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Because when I say the crowd, I'm talking about the collective. Because you're trying to go do something in your career, in your sector, right? There's gonna be the crowd that's gonna oppose you, and you've got to just be able to withstand that and be like, you know what? Hey man, they can say, hey, what's going on? You alright? Yeah, what country you from? What country? Stand up. Hey man, so shout out to Spain. But that's all I gotta tell you, man. So, you know, you just gotta be able to go and hustle, man. And the crowd, the people that's talking, when Brown's brand is built and they're gonna see me win, I'm gonna be a testament to let you know, look, listen, it's not about, you know, the opinion of the crowd. It's about, you know, you're trying to go get it, man. And a lot of time, you know, if you ask these boxers, coming back to it, they will say everything's mental here. I mean, these boxers go out there and, you know, trying to go get belt, yeah, like off this, trying to go fight for the undisputed belt. I'm saying, I mean, they're the underdog. What makes them believe that they're gonna win? I'm saying, is belief, total belief they're gonna do it. I'm saying, the same way the ChatGPT CEO kind of did say. ChatGPT CEO said, you know, hey, it's all about, you know, delusions, a delusional belief that you believe that you're gonna get it done, man. That's important. So, hey, my time, my culture, man. Shout out to everyone. I'm gonna get it going on. I'm saying, and with that, you know, I'm gonna finish it off and say, hey, look, listen. Next time you're trying to do something, man, go get it. I'm saying, it's Sri Lankan Brown, Jacob Brown's brand, and I gotta tell you, man. Shout out to just the Parliament, everyone. Shout out to the entirety of the people. Shout out to him. Shout out to Baba. You know, what I'm saying. Shout out to Baba there. I'm saying, hey, man.